Hi, good morning. Sylvie here, head rebel at Rebel Soul, coming to you live with Wisdom Wednesdays. I talk about life, wellness, personal growth, personal development, incorporating with yoga. I am a yoga teacher. I see yoga as much more than something we do on a mat. There's the physical practice, but also there are guiding principles and ways to move forward in life that come from the yoga philosophy. So I use yoga to keep my physical body healthy, but also to work on the mental, emotional body and my overall well-being in this life. Today, I want to talk about the value of resting, the value of taking a break, the value of pausing. I talk a lot about this in my yin yang yoga classes. Yin is yang is that active movement, and yang is coming into a passive state. If you talk nervous system language, sympathetic, parasympathetic, nervous systems, and we tend to overvalue in our society the active, the yang energy, the sympathetic nervous system activation. We tend to live here. Productivity, more, better, faster, always planning the next thing, and we tend to devalue rest, relaxation, taking a break, and pausing, finding spaces to pause. This is how our society is kind of is at this moment. Maybe it's true for you, maybe it's not true for you, but most people that I've met struggle with finding stillness. I do as well. That was the hardest part of yoga for me when I first started, was the 10 minutes at the end where you're not moving, were the poses where we found long moments of stillness. They were excruciating to me, but it is also the parts of yoga that I found the most benefit in, because I'm a very active person. I am always on the go, and so my moments of rest and rejuvenation are those moments of yoga that I gravitate to. But it doesn't have to be yoga for you. It doesn't matter. Where are you prioritizing rest, relaxation, rejuvenation for yourself? And with that in mind, I'm going on my own kind of retreat. I'm hitting pause on a lot of my projects right now so I can rest, take a break, to just hit the brakes. So I will be leaving you on the Kins and Klomp platform for a short little while. I'm hosting a yoga retreat in Algonquin Park this weekend, and it's really to invite others on this journey with me of resting and retreating and working on ourselves so that we can feel rejuvenated, and we can start living our best lives, or continue living our best lives, and show up for ourselves, our community, our families, to show up better at work. And then I am going on a retreat myself. So I'm hosting one, and then I'm going on one, and then starting to do the planning and preparation for stand-up paddleboard season, which is coming up at the end of June for Rebel Soul. So how are you prioritizing rest and relaxation for yourself? It could look different for different people. 10 minutes in the car when you get home after work, just to clear your mind before you enter the house if you have a very busy house. It can look like that. It can look like going for a 15-minute walk around the neighborhood with your favorite podcast, your playlist. It can look like going to a yoga class, focusing on yin, restorative yoga. Maybe it's a sound bath, healing, taking a massage. It's really just allowing yourself to create space to pause and reset. This is something that I really started to look at in 2020 when the world kind of hit the brakes on everything, and I had a big opportunity to take 10 steps back from life, and there was a pausing moment, there were reflective moments, there were moments of it was uncomfortable at times, but really I saw the value in creating that for myself, just moments to pause. I prioritize it in my week. I'm very grateful, and I know that I'm privileged to be able to kind of one evening a week just block off a chunk of my calendar where it's my reset evening. So I don't make any plans, and just hang out on my own. Sometimes it's a walk, sometimes it's a yoga class, but it's just kind of disconnecting from the world and giving myself space to do that. I put it in my calendar. I let the people in my life know that I'm doing that, so they don't feel like, you know, I'm ignoring them, I'm ditching them. It's just so that I can actively keep showing up for the things that I need to show up for in this life. So how are you prioritizing rest, taking a break, rejuvenating, doing nothing scheduled, nothing planned? Invite that into your week, into your year. Small steps. It doesn't have to be huge. You don't have to like go to Mexico and, you know, do a whole yoga retreat, a silent meditation kind of thing. You can little bits of kind of breaks throughout your day, in your week, can have a huge impact on how you show up for your life, work, career, relationships, family. It makes a big difference. Let me know if this resonates with you. Let me know if this makes you uncomfortable. Usually what I've seen in yoga is finding that place of stillness is usually where people have the most difficulty. It's going to be usually the most challenging part of a yoga practice, but it's also the one that has the most benefit to us if we're activating on this level most of our lives. Take time to find space for yourself here to create balance. With that being said, I want to thank you for joining me this morning. I want to thank you for joining me every other week for the past few weeks. I want to thank Kins and Klump for inviting me to be part of this platform, part of this experience. Kins and Klump do amazing work for our community, and very, very appreciative of that and for all that you guys do. Thank you, and have yourself a beautiful day, beautiful rest of your week.